What is up, y'all? This PreacherLawson in the building. I'm here. Good to see you. Welcome back. I am reacting to some more videos, except I'm reacting to me this time. I'm reacting to my first fight ever. So I posted the video, so if you've seen it, you know it's pretty cool. But I want to react to what's going through my mind the whole damn, because there's some stuff going through my mind. Okay, a lot of things. So I can't wait to talk to y'all about it. I got a green screen behind me. That means I'm gonna show it, you know, behind me. Watch, it's gonna be dope. This is not a real fight anyway. I just want to point that out. This is supposed to be a point match, a point Muay Thai or a point kickboxing match. All right, you know, it's supposed, which means no knees, no like trips, no elbows. It's just like punches and kicks. Well, I didn't really realize that. I didn't, in a way, I did realize that. You'll see. You will see. I had a show at Georgia Tech, and then I was like, oh, I got, you know, I usually do shows on the weekend, but I had my shows earlier that week, and then I was like, oh, I got a free weekend, so I kind of last minute was like, I'm gonna go down and drive and do a fight in Durham, North Carolina. That's what they call it. It's called Durham. All right, Durham sounds like a sound, bruh. That's the first city I've ever heard of. It just sounds like a sound. Durham. That just sounds like something you say when you getting up from like the chair. You like, North Carolina. That's what it sounds like. Anyway, so I went there and I went to this point kickboxing. There's no knockouts, and there's not supposed to be, but some people got knocked out. They weren't like knocked out cold, but they got TKO'd, bro. And you know, and the fights are stopped way earlier. I mean, amateur fights are still stopped early, but they stop way early with these. It's supposed to be a sparring match. All right, so you're not supposed to go hard. They tell you not to punch hard, blah, blah, blah. All right, here we go. My friend Jules with me. She was recording. And the black dude, is his thing. You already said no clinch, no knees. That's what he said. Before we even go into this, I met this dude, right? We were just chilling. The way it happens is you just sign up, you weigh yourself, and then you meet you meet up with a bunch of people in your weight division, which was, our weight division was 180 to 190. I was 183 pounds, and he was 182 pounds. And he was like, hey, how much you weigh? Because he just looked at me. He just like, kind of sized me up. And I was like, I'm 183. He's like, oh, I'm 182. And I was like, oh, we're probably going to fight each other. And I was joking, but we ended up fighting each other for real. But he was super nice. I mean, just the nicest guy. He's just the nicest guy. You know, his friend fought, and, you know, it was cool, right? And, you know, I was cheering on his friend and stuff, and he's just really nice guy. All right, really nice guy. This is his gym, by the way. This is his gym, right? And even more insight. So this guy had been training, so they match you up how long you've been training and your weight. So he had been training about a year, right? But he trained like every 2 weeks or something like that. He just didn't take it seriously. And I've been training for about a year and a half, right? And I definitely took it more seriously. So I was like, oh, I'm obviously way more experienced than this guy, right? So I was like, I was talking to my friend Jules. I was like, I'm just gonna take it easy on him because he obviously is not that, you know, experienced and blah, 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 whatever. So that's what I thought was gonna happen. And anyway, so whatever. Also, I know this is annoying, but listen, you should know, clicked on the video, all right? I'm gonna keep interrupting this. I'm gonna keep interrupting it. If you wanna see the full video, go click on the full video. This is my interruption time. Anyway, so I was exhausted. I just want to put that out there. I know I feel like I'm making a bunch of excuses, whatever, but I was exhausted. I had drove 8.5 hours. Jules helped me. But we drove for almost 10 hours, got there, slept for like 4 hours, and then had to do this fight. Okay, here we go. Also, look how big my booty is. It look good, bro. Them shorts. Oh man, great idea. No clinch, no knees. He said. Let's go with me. And at this point, I'm tired. I was exhausted. You know, with me, he's like looking at me, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna look at the ref, but you know, because he's talking. But then I'll look at you. He was like, no clinch. He's no clinch, no knees. I was like, cool, no clinch, no knees. Bow to each other. Bow to the ref. Let's go. Also, yeah, I'm better than this now. I just want to point that out there. And he's like trying to kill me. Boom, boom, boom. Punch him in the nuts. You know what I mean? Did that on purpose. Damn. Okay. I was like, what's going on? I was like, what the heck is going on here, bruh? It was too fast. It was way too fast. And like I said, I'm better than that. I wouldn't back up like this now, but I honestly was just like, oh, let me just try to feel it out, see what he's gonna throw at me. So he's coming in, I jab. I'm like, okay, let me go around. Boom, boom. I try to teep him. It slips off. He hits him with a body kick. Bam! You see his head go back? See his head go back? That was a jab. I just started jabbing because he kept leaving himself open. Like, look at his kick. Look at his stance. Jab, okay? We're going. And jab. And jabbing it in the face again. He kicked me with a leg. And I was like, okay, calm down. Look at him. Look at him. He's chasing me. Jab to the body. We need to see this. We need to see this in slow motion. Okay, so this man comes at me, and I know he's going to throw a jab first because I was like, that's what he keeps doing. He keeps throwing naked leg kicks and jabs. So it's like, as soon as he throws a jab, I'm going to throw a jab to his body. So watch this. I go, wait for the jab, and slip. Oh! Look at that, boy! I slip the jab, go to the body, right? Oh, wait, I skip forward. I slip the jab, and I go to the body. So watch it. Slip, boom. I come up. And then this head movement is beautiful. Watch this, watch this. Ah! Boom, slip. And I'm out of here, bruh. And I was like, still gonna go light. That leg kick, I didn't like that. So I know he said don't load up. He said don't load up. I did load up that. That's the only time I loaded up though. Because I was mad when he kicked me. Because when he was kicking me, he wasn't like, I'm doing soft kick. He was kicking me hard, right? So anyway, as soon as this plays, I don't know what's going on. I guess it froze. I don't know how this froze, bruh. It's on my iPad. Okay, here we go. Let me just rewind a little bit. All right, so I'm rewinding. So I'm going around. This man starts, ooh, look at that. Left, float like a butterfly. All right, slip out. That leg kick was not soft, so then I kind of loaded up. But check this out. He's going to jab again and slip, bam, overhand right, baby. Caught his hand, wow. Listen. So remember I said before that it was a kickboxing match, not Muay Thai. Muay Thai, you can't like do any clinches, can't do any knees. I didn't know you couldn't catch the kick, so that's why they stopped it. But he was done, okay? He was done. So we're gonna rewind. Look at this man as I hit him. I hit him. Watch what he does right after I hit this man. Watch him, all right? He stumbles. Just watch him. Don't watch me hitting him. Overhand right. Ooh. Boom. Watch him. Come on. That's it. That's it. Okay? Because if I would have hit him, and I would have kept going, it would have been a wrap. So, but I did technically, I guess that's cheating because I didn't know you can catch a kick. Yeah. At this point, I was like, thank God the fight has stopped. I was dying. I'm over here trying to play it off. I look at the dude that I think I'm fighting next. You see that? I was like, you're next. That's what I was doing a nod for. There was a guy who fought before, and I thought they wanted to match us up, the winners. We were going to do like a championship thing. Watch this. Hey, you're next. It wasn't like you're next. It was like, hey, man. Hey, it was like you're next. Walking around. I guess they cleaned him up because he was bloody from all them jabs, boy. From the jab, boy. All right. And I'm waiting because I don't have a corner. That's another thing. I don't have a corner man. I'm like, hey, how'd I do? I think she gave me a thumbs up. But anyway, I don't have a corner man. This don't make any sense, man. They're like getting the blood off his face, right? And they're like, all right, go out there again. But he's new. You could tell he just was like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, let's go back into it. It's cornered. Before this starts, I was like, okay, all right, so we're gonna start this round again. You know, he's probably gonna come out softer because he noticed that I was slipping a lot of his punches. He got me with a few leg kicks, but I was slipping a lot of his punches and I was hitting him with a jab, so he's probably gonna come out a little softer. Was I wrong? I mean, immediately. Boom, boom, Copper River. What? Hey, not teeping. Hey, get off me. and I caught the kick again, and I wasn't supposed to. Wow. And then you can see his oh man, I didn't mean to do that. So you can see his corner. you can see his corner after I did that. Watch. They were like, you gotta see them in the corner. They were like, what the heck, bruh? So this is right.
Don't load up. Don't load up.
Watch. He gonna put his boom. I catch it. Watch this guy. He's like, what is he? What is he doing? So I was like, hey man, throw some feints. Make him throw. Make him tired. Make him, boom. I definitely try to hit him with that uppercut. That was wild. Moving around, boom, body shot. Make sure he's not hitting me, and 1-2. That was lazy. And he's chasing me. He's chasing me. Boom, he's out.
Okay, stop. All
Right?
right.
He just I was like, all right, I'll just wait till he runs into something. I was like, I'm just gonna wait because he's not doing any defense. Like he did no defense at all. He would, even when this is how I knew he didn't care about defense. So the reason you throw a feint is so you can draw something out of them so they can give you an open. So I would feint at him and he wouldn't care. Feint, he still try to kick me. Feint, he still try to, you know what I mean? Like he was still trying to hit me after the feints. So it's like, okay, obviously the feints they're not working. I mean, they're working, but they're not working because it shows me that he doesn't care about defense. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to fake a teep, and then I'm going to punch him. Boom.
Okay, stop. All right.
Because I faked the teep so he can drop his hands, and I came down with the That's what I came down with. Came with the right. Because I teeped him a bunch of times. Like twice. I think I teeped him maybe 2 or 3 times. Because I remember I teeped him in the beginning of the fight, and I did it in the beginning of that round, and I think I did it twice in a row. And so I was like, I'm going to fake it up, fake my teep so he can drop his hands to block the teep because he doesn't want to get teeped anymore. It sucks. And I punched him in the face. He was out on the feet because he wasn't even looking my way after.
Okay, stop. All right.
Yeah. And then he comes up to me. He goes, hey, man. Hey, man. He said, you hit him too hard. He goes, I would disqualify you. Right? I mean, which it wouldn't have mattered to me. I mean, I wouldn't want to get disqualified, but it's not going to be on my record. So, but he was saying I could have disqualified you because you hit him too hard. He's like, you hit him too hard. And I'm like, this dude was trying to murder me the whole time. This dude was trying to kill me, man. I didn't even hit him that hard. To be honest with you, when I did fake the teep and I came with a Superman punch, it wasn't even super. I mean, I didn't hit him that hard. I just turned the punch over, I didn't try to. There was only in the beginning. I'm not gonna sit there and lie. That uppercut. I was. I leaned into that a little bit, and then there was 4 shots in a row in the beginning where I tried to hit him hard. I tried to hit him hard those 4 times. I did because I was mad that he kicked me hard. My legs still hurt, bruh. And it's not only because of him. It's because I wouldn't train with him. I mean, I fought him, and then I fought next week. 2 other people. So that was. That's after that. After 2 weeks of fighting and 3 fights, it kind of adds up. But he still kicked me hard. He kicked me hard, man. So, I was just like trying to act like I wasn't tired the whole entire time. I think I seemed like I wasn't tired, which is how I want that's why I'm such a good actor, bro. It seemed like I was not exhausted, and I was, bro. I was dying. But, yeah, man, that was that was the fight. I guess that was, yeah. So, yeah. Well, hope you enjoyed my breakdown of my fight, and it was fun breaking my fight down. I'll probably break down some more of my fights because I had a couple more, so I'll probably do a couple more of those. And I'm better than this now. That was like the first time I ever did any kind of fight. I mean, I've sparred before, and I've been in spar wars where you start off soft, then someone hits someone too hard, and then you start to go in on them. But this was a crazy, huge learning experience, and it made me less scared of fighting other people because I've never had anyone come at me like that. I've had people be aggressive, and I've learned how to do better as far as like cut off angles, and I learned how to cut angles and not just back straight up in the line. So I don't do that anymore, And I did a better job of that in my next fight you'll see. And then I just do a better job of it in sparring at this point. So I feel good, man. I feel really good. Yeah, you know, I can't wait to do more. My first fight is going to be, my first actual amateur match is going to be July 4th weekend. And maybe I'll announce it where it's at. But it's going to be, let's see. But it's going to be July 4th weekend, and I can't wait. I'm really excited. But thanks for listening to me break down my first fight. If you want me to break other videos down, just go ahead and message to me on social media, you know, and then I'll break it down. And if you liked it, maybe leave some stuff in the comment section and what you want me to do. Anyway, love y'all. Make sure you follow me on other social medias like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitch, all that. And I'm out.
This is what they gave.